Welcome back to Vala's Fall Festival Countdown. I'm Kyla, and we are 49 days till opening day at Vala's. And today I'm going to take you on a never-before-seen tour of the basement of the cider mill. Come on. I sure hope there's some new flavors of cider for me to test. And we're locked out. Kelsey, hello. I'm here to do a
Hi, Kyla. Welcome to the cider mill basement. Oh my gosh, we're wearing the same shirt.
So this is where all the sweet and hard cider is made.
Yeah, let me show you around. I'll give you a tour. So Kyla, these right here are fermentation tanks. So each of these holds 1,000 gallons of cider. And basically we will handpick our apples from the orchard. They come to the mill where we press them down here. And then we bottle it for sweet non-alcoholic cider. And for hard cider, it gets pumped into these tanks where we start a fermentation.
Wow, this is like Willy Wonka's cider factory.
Yeah, pretty much.
Kelsey, this is incredible. To think a few years ago you were in Dad's basement with just a few gallons.
Yeah, David and I really appreciate the cider team and all the customers that make it all possible.
And for those of you who do not know how fermentation works, Kelsey, can you explain it?
Yeah, so think of it kind of like making bread. So with bread, you add sugar and yeast to the ingredients. And when we make our hard ciders, we are taking apple juice, which has a lot of sugar in it, and adding yeast to that sugar mixture. And then the yeast eats all of that sugar, and the byproducts are CO2 and alcohol. And that's how we make our ciders.
Very cool. Now what is this machine over here?
So this is our bottler, actually. So this is how we bottle all of our different flavors of cider here at Vala's. It's a 6-head filler, and this hooks up to one of our carbonation tanks, and the bottles go through and it fills them and caps them all. Then we just have to pasteurize and label the bottles after that.
Awesome.
And Kyla, over here we store barrels full of cider. These are ex-spirit barrels, so that means that they previously had bourbon or gin or rum in them, and then we bought the empty barrels and then we filled them full of our cider, so it gets some of the flavor from those products. And if you know a little bit about bourbon, bourbon gets put into like charred oak barrels, and so that means they basically light a fire in this bourbon barrel and it turns like black on the inside, and then they dump that out, but there still is some of that remnant of that like bourbon flavor. And so we are basically making these ciders that taste almost like cocktails with them when they're all done. Want to see a cool trick?
Yeah.
You can taste it right out of the barrel.
Oh, no way. Ooh. Yeah. Okay, that's good.
Jeez, Kyla.
I can really taste that bourbon in there. It's good.
All right, so give it a swirl and smell some of that rich smokiness and vanilla, and give it a taste.
That's so good.
Yeah, it's good so far. All right, let me show you the cooler.
Woo! It's cold in here.
Yeah, so this is our big storage cooler, so we keep it less than 40 degrees at all times. And this is where we store our cider once it's all fermented. These are big wine storage totes, and you can see it kind of looks like a bag-in-a-box wine holder, kind of like what you can buy at the store, except these are 275 gallons each.
Oh my God. Like a waterbed.
During the season, of course, this cooler will be full of just bins and bins of apples, but this time of year, it's full of cider ready to be kegged for our guests to drink on draft at one of our cider locations. But of course, none of this cider would be possible without the apples in our orchard. So let's go check out the crop and see how it's doing so far.
Okay, let's go. Kelsey, how's the pie team doing these days?
Oh, they're doing great. Let's check in with Andrea for a slice of pie.
Here at Vala's Pie Barn, we had a pre-season goal of making over 19,000 chicken pot pies. And today we hit our goal, and we're gonna celebrate by pieing Chef Randy in the face.
Here we go.
Thank you for being the best boss. I'm starting up here. There's a lot of pies in the kitchen. What could I possibly
So Kelsey and I are in the cider orchard, and this cider orchard is kind of secret. No guests are allowed in here. And why is that, Kelsey?
Well, it's not in like guest area. You can see the orchard from the train ride though. So if you go on our train ride, when you get close to Western Town, actually, you can look off to the left and you'll see all the rows of apple trees that we have out here. And this is an orchard that's specific to cider varieties. I picked all of these because I really wanted to test them out in different ciders that we make here on the farm. And some of these apples we'll even put into our pies as well.
Oh my gosh, look at how cute these are.
Yeah, these are little baby Gold Rush apples, and I'm so excited for the fall when they'll be full grown and we'll be able to pick them for our Gold Rush cider.
And this won an award, right?
You're absolutely right, Kyla. This is our Gold Rush cider, which won a gold medal at Glint Cap, and we're really proud of it.
These Gold Rush apples are amazing. Can you show me some more varieties?
Yeah, I'd love to. These are Franklin cider apples, and you can see they're really small, even for like baby apples compared to the Gold Rush. But these only grow to be about like this big. Like they're really small, they're almost like a crab apple. They're considered a bitter sharp apple, but these are a really great apple to make cider with because they add a lot of like character and body to the cider itself that you're not gonna get with your normal dessert fruit. I have one more apple variety I want to show you.
Okay, let's go, and then we'll get some cider. So what kind of apple is this?
Over here we have an apple called Roxbury Russet. And the reason I wanted to show you this apple is because it is the oldest American variety of apple. It's a sharp apple, so with this you get a lot of that acid character and then also high alcohol content from the sugar in the apples.
Yeehaw. Well, Kelsey, with all this apple talk, we need to try some cider.
Oh, I know the perfect spot.
Okay, let's go. Okay, Kelsey, I've been dying to know, do you have any new flavors for this season?
Yes, our newest flavor is actually Pineapple Love Potion. So this was one that we had on draft just for a limited time last year, and you may have missed it because it went really fast, and then we flavor it with a little bit of pineapple juice and some lavender.
It went fast for a reason, folks, because it is seriously one of the best ciders ever.
Look at that beautiful golden hue.
So beautiful. Good job, Kelsey. Cheers. The best part of my day. So, is this the only new flavor?
Well, actually, we have one more. Another new flavor that we're gonna have in bottles this year is our Summer Peach. So this is one that we had last year on draft at the beginning of the season, and it just was really popular. I think because it was hot out, and this is really refreshing and semi-sweet, and you get a lot of ripe peach flavor from it.
All right, it's cider tasting time. Whoa, 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 Kelsey.
Oh gosh. Oh wait, I'm getting a call, Kyla. Oh, it's Kirsten. Hi, Kirsten.
Hi, what you guys doing?
Well, we're just having a tasting in the orchard.
Oh my goodness, that sounds like so much fun.
Wish you were here.
Wish you were here.
I know, I wish I was there. I love that cider. I could just taste it with a peach pie. It would be so perfect.
All right, I need to finish my drink.
Bye, cheers.
Bye.
Bye.
Well, it's been an amazing journey so far, but it continues on.
Cheers to the journey.
Cheers. We're counting down to fall 2022. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss an episode. We love having you along on this journey.